Wow, this is a very bad Galaxy, and I'm sorry, Galaxy. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know. This tournament isn't as exciting as a Korean tournament, though. Like, there's a lot more action, a lot more pressure, a lot more plays than Korean tournaments in general. But in these tourneys, like the past few games was, oh, somebody found Aurelian 2-star stage V5. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, somebody found Nar 3-star and Teemo 3-star. Wow, amazing. Like I can say, wow, it's amazing there, but there's really nothing that exciting about this tournament so far. I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, like a mini Soraka kind of.
I didn't see anything special yet so far. That's why. A nice early Battlecast start. A blaster tech. He has a what? A redemption belt cloak. Ooh, his items are bad. He could decide to lose streak early, but I think he'll just use Battlecast maybe. Sell that, put in some Battlecast along the way to maybe maintain a streak if possible. Like, he can also just add blasters in because blasters aren't really that bad in general. He should try to protect his Kog'Maw to a degree just in case. Good. Or just going for 3 Battlecasts might be much better too. That's a good idea. Like, if they save Econ, they're supposed to be strong late. That's the idea behind saving Econ is, but they're not really that strong late either. That's the main issue. And it's very low pressure. If you just have a few upgrades, then you know you just beat people who don't have upgrades. Not really like much of a climax or like a what's it called, twist. There's no twist in the games either, since everybody's just playing so lastly. Their playstyles are I'll high roll late game and win the game, or I'll just die off. I think that's their playstyle so far. Not sure. He's lost streaking on purpose. Interesting.
Mostly open fording. He's just got great.
Wow, there's also open forders. If this was a star cluster, then that'd be acceptable, but that strategy should have a very, very low win range. I guess it could happen because it's a low pressure lobby in general. I mean, that's just... Dude. Like, the thing about lost streaking is that you're purposely selling your HP for not that much gold. Honestly, you don't get that much of a gold advantage for lost streaking like that. So it means that you need to high roll all your upgrades mid late game with the perfect atomizations. That's what it means. So I'm going to high roll items, I'm going to high roll upgrades in order to run on. It means that the odds of you winning is very, very low in general. Here I can level up, sell Rumble, Caitlyn, Zoe, add in 4 brawlers. Huh?
I'm looking at the fact that he has 4 brawlers super early here, but
I guess he's just using Rumble for damage. 안녕하세요, 밤님. 반갑습니다. Well, that is good against the infiltrators, I guess. The Blitzcrank cook was a very awkward location. He put redemption on that target. Interesting. Battlecast seems much stronger though. I feel like he could have won this fight if he just positioned a bit differently and just did as I said too.
But it looks like he's gonna not win this round.
He doesn't end up killing 1 unit. Probably gonna re-level. No.
NA's not as aggressive.
Oh, he can do it right before.
They're losing fights they can win on purpose.
I don't know if he quite got the.
Well, they can win those fights for sure. But it feels like losing on purpose so you can get items. It makes sense. But I don't know if that was the idea behind that. And that's what I felt behind like watching so far. They're losing a lot of fights that they could have won if they chose so. 안녕하세요, 희님. 반갑습니다. How much better do you think 2 Vanguards or 2 Brawlers early game? It's like 1.5x better usually. Like I'm watching the fights. I'm watching their choices. The choices that are given to them. Oh, that's ridiculously good. Wow. But hey, who cares how you play if you're high roll units, right? If you're high roll units, you can do whatever you want. It's one of the factors of this game. You can just do whatever you want if you high roll like crazy. He's not very high ranked at the moment. He mainly open for source. Like this does not seem like a high ranked lobby to me, mostly. Like, I've been watching the players, and I thought it was just an open tourney, like where anybody can qualify. I'm talking even like platinum, gold, like silver players too. Like I thought it was that type of tournament. Like because I know nothing about these players. I have no like base knowledge behind these players whatsoever. That's what I felt when I first saw the players. So I thought I saw some silver or like gold players were in the lobby as well too. With like one challenge, like I felt it was like one challenger maybe, and maybe one platinum, like 2 gold, like something like that. That's what I felt.
Yeah, or you could do what he's doing, where you just put the zigs between the.
We'll have to see. It was only a few game examples so far.
Ideally, I suppose you'd be giving that buff to like a Zed.
They're full challenger in top 10. Wow, really?
For now, seems to be pretty good use of it.
For EU, for NA.
Say when exactly it's a game where you go for this.
I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure. No. There's no way EU plays like this either. No. I've seen some EU streamers. EU's pretty good. I'm pretty sure these are just some really bad games for these guys, I guess. I guess these are just some really bad games.
Another loss here for ENA.
Some of the highest ranking, really?
Plenty of other strong builds going on.
This plays all
I think
different.
Hika did end up committing to that red buff with
Like,
so
the reasons why the previous like game guys won in the first place was because they high roll some tier 4s and tier 5s like really fast like crazy. That's all I see. But besides that,
I mean, red buff is always a solid item if you decide to go the blaster direction. Just 'cause you can
high rank players that stop playing for a while. That stopped playing. Makes sense. They're not current challenger then, right?
That'll be a lot.
They're not current like global like standing like players, right?
Really strong.
It doesn't feel like current. Like maybe a long time ago. That makes more sense, right?
Being able to suppress one of your opponent's champions.
Like if I were to play Dota Audit just now, I would be really bad at it for sure. There are challengers. They can't be challenger right now. It's season 3.5. There's no challenger at the moment.
holders in the early game, because I think he can use.
They can't. No, there's no challenger spot at the moment. It's not existent.
Give him
So they're like previous season challengers, right?
scales with his attack speed and the fact that he gets to assassinate carries in the back. Give him
I don't see the highlighters of EU on this lobby. Maybe they're set high elo players who didn't catch up the set yet. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I think what Marcosta said more sense. Like they used to be challengers at set 3, but they didn't play set 3.5. Alright? Alright, and like that makes much more sense.
Yeah, I think Nocturne is kind of underappreciated right now as a unit.
What's up,
and
Bebe? Party nice,
I
nice.
think most people understand that he's an infiltrator really good. But another thing to consider when you're trying to shore up your early game is who can hold items reliably. Like,
What does he have at the moment? He has a. He's trying to go for Blade Masters. I guess he's lost streaking into that particular route. He started with the Zeeks early on.
See if now that
He's on him as a tier and a sword and a bow and a cloak.
a little bit better. Similar board on the other side. He's almost.
They're higher ranked, but not top 10.
Board. Just the star levels are a little bit different here, but he's dead, getting worked on the back lines. But then again, it's going to come down to the infiltrators. His Malphite lived a little bit longer, which helps.
Like when I see these fights, I just see a lot of fights that they can just win by making it feel like a different choices.
very hard. This Frozen part.
So it is quite unfortunate in that aspect.
Also, I guess it just goes into the bucket of tier 2 items that I think people don't immediately think about, but have a lot.
But this guy's ecoing pretty well.
Oh, I love
He's not
that.
taking too much
That's
damage.
been tier 1
That's good. That looks
for a
good.
while now, actually.
I am a ham sandwich with 5 months sub. Thank you very much, man. Hope you have a fun day.
I barely broke into Masters before the mid-patch, so take what I say as a grain of salt. But I
What time's
really
journey?
like, Frozen Out right now because,
12 p.m. Korean time.
especially in a meta like this,
Saturday.
if you can deliver that
He's using
Frozen Out
something good.
line with an
Alright.
infiltrator, you can slow
Like,
down
if
snipers.
you've watched, like, I only watched like 2 games so far. If you watched so far, none of the players on their cameras are scouting.
Uses
Like,
for Frozen
I
Heart
think
right
only
now,
one player scouted at
if you're-
best.
if you know
And
how
that's
to
actually very strange to me. Like, they're not checking what builds their opponents are going for. They're not positioning them accordingly. They're just maintaining their base position and doing nothing else. Like, during the stream you can do that because you're just really tired and you're not really playing seriously. But this is a tournament game, right? So
I don't
they're
know
playing
about that,
seriously,
but I
right?
think maybe you do now.
So it is kind of interesting that they're not checking the opponent's builds and positionings based on that. They're just like focusing on their own boards only. Oh, he's checking. But he's only checking the fight. He's not checking the board or positioning at all. And that's why I thought they were like very low ranked players at first.
He could go ahead and just
Because even low ranked players can like position or like check other people's boards too.
which still even after yesterday's
Wow, he's very, very healthy, isn't he?
I still believe Max Sorcerer is the best variant of
Dude, how can you be so healthy with... I'm looking at his board and it's like, wow, this guy's ridiculously healthy.
So I think that's
Not always. Maybe the tournament doesn't matter too much. That makes sense.
You know, it goes back to a conversation we actually had this morning.
Like scouting's a base. It's like a base feature, I guess.
How it's not the same
GSS doesn't matter at all. So they're here to just do whatever they want. That makes sense.
Instead of just the tanky
If that's your
back,
purpose, like
the
their
brand
purpose might be
strength,
different, right?
and all that kind of stuff. I almost wonder too if you can go to the extreme with that. So
Or
what I'm gonna try
is this not a qualifier? Is this just like a normal tournament? Not like a TFT World qualifier tournament, right?
back a little bit more.
It's not a qualifier tournament, right?
Just a big melee damage dealer.
Since it's NA versus EU,
Definitely something
it's a for fun tournament, so they're all just here to play around, and then they should go for fun builds then. Okay,
is,
it's just his own tourney. No
damage
wonder.
battle losing streak.
Like I don't think they're like, if they really are like challenger players, they're not playing seriously at all.
It's rough though.
Okay.
NA qualifies through ladder, yeah.
Let's see.
Alright, so this is not a serious tournament at all. They're just doing whatever they want. Dude, then
Sure, neither.
Yeah.
there's really not much to learn from it.
I
That's
guess
kind of
I really
sad.
wanted that here, but like he kind of hinted as if he wanted to move towards it, but Aegon
Hmm.
picking it up.
I was hoping to learn something from these tournaments,
Is up to-
like any
he's gone
special
for the
plays
next
or any special
60
builds,
runs.
setups, but they're just like chilling really, really hard.
Beyond just actually these three, you could go. What you do is you actually just level to 7.
This one sounds nice.
Yeah, sure enough.
So pretty straightforward, which is why I think it's particularly
Mm-hmm.
nice. And Sorcerer seems to be a really reliable early mid-game transition, anyways, with some good late game possibility. So Sorcerer is an all-around trait right now, and seems to be very reliable currently.
Yeah, once you get things like your Cinder 2 online as well, you can start really doing a good job of one-shotting people with the way they changed.
I used to eco like that a long time ago
never
too.
waste an orb,
The
which
results
is
are very
great.
inconsistent.
One of
That's the
worst
main
things
issue.
ever was watching Syndra ult
We can
someone
learn on
with
you by pointing out
50%
their mistakes,
HP,
though.
like, every orb goes in there like
I could watch Brazilian. Is there a link for Brazilian World Qualifiers?
Now,
Is there a link for that?
So it's pretty great.
Nice quality.
$5,000 nothing to streamers too. Like, it's not like worth risking your life
You got
for.
nerfed so hard, for so long.
I like this guy. This guy seems to know what he's doing to a degree.
Today I learned go
This guy looks like he knows what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah, well, I
Don't
mean,
like the
as
fact that he
far
put a what you call it, extra gunblade onto the rumble, but that's actually also a good idea because it is a lot of extra damage and support.
3 and I.
It means he's utilizing whatever he has early to win during the mid game. His situation is very bad since his comp is not the strongest, so he just wants top 4 at this point. In which case he'll try to aggro early if possible. Do they aggro early here? I don't know if they aggro early here either. I feel like he should aggro early so he can maintain a win, deal extra damage, a win streak. He's very strong at the moment.
I'm just curious about the Hex Tech gunplay, but you know what? The mech damage is
So I don't understand not scouting. Yeah, for fun doesn't mean you want. Yeah, like I don't understand. I don't understand them like not scouting. This Agon guy's scouting for sure. So he's doing it properly. But there's like 3 players in the lobby so far that just doesn't do anything. That's the main issue.
With mech right now is that
Games
if
called
you
Volt.
played in the sorcerer variation,
That might be
you
more
use
like
one
interesting.
with the mech, you only really need the ult once. So you can
Gamers
play
Club
early and
Lol.
ult once, you just blow the enemy team up.
I tried checking
Like,
GSS,
you
but there's
know,
really not much here in terms of
Gangplank.
content. Is this it? Alright, this is the Brazilian qualifiers. I don't know these players either, but we'll see how this goes. We hold tournaments. First and second place who gets in the tournaments gets a spot. Right? We hold multiple tournaments, and those who get first or second there gets a chance to participate in the tournament for the qualifiers. That's how it goes. Alright, so this is the Brazilian qualifiers, huh? Okay, they're trying hard. I like it. Yeah, this is normal. It should not. They should not be fixed at their boards like that. No, this is normal.
Ainda mais um Blue Buff que entrou nessa temporada.
You're checking properly exactly what they have.
Muito bem. Tá sendo usada muito mais
I'm sorry, guys. The GS tournament does not seem like a real tournament to me. So I don't think there's much value in watching it.
aquela composição inteira de feiticeiro.
Like the players aren't really trying their best. Like you can just check the players aren't really trying their hardest to win. That's what I felt. So maybe this might be a bit better. This is the qualifier for Brazil at the moment. He has a brawler, he has tier star. Can I actually consider mystics? Dude, the game looks much more like a real now. Now I see it. Like now it looks like a real game. He has 2 brawlers as an upgrade potential 2. He can consider rebels early. He can consider like he could consider blasters if Fabel shows up. That's quite nice. Dude, now this looks like a real board state. Yeah. Dude, already from the beginning it feels completely different from that previous tournament, right? What's the kilometer? I see it, I see it. Japan also had the qualifiers too. Yosh.
Bem, tá bem?
This one's nice. He has 7 no star. He has IE and a cloak as well too, so he can utilize that during the mid game. He does not have a blaster though, so he's probably gonna add in a Vanguard if he wants to win streak early on. Dude, now I can properly tell. No, the movements, like I can tell by intuition. The movements are different. Their decision making is different. Their buy choices, like what they're doing in general. He's gonna sell 4 units here so he can level up probably Shen and add a Bopian, right? Add a Bopian, protect the Lucian. The positioning is different too. Like I'm pretty sure anybody can tell the difference between an unranked player and like a challenger player if they play. It's something like that. Like it's completely different from the previous tournament. He's gonna use the Saban next energy early on to win the fight if possible. The fight's gonna be very close. Alright. I've been off for a while doing. Like everything's different from the previous tournament. Alright. Will this be enough? Will Tuspay go off? Nope. Lucian. Close. Nice. Maintains a win in the end. Leona, good job. That cloak was just good enough to take her down. Thank God it was cloak and nothing else. Alright, currently this one will want to maintain a streak as much as possible, but unfortunately his items are a bit awkward. Oh, so he's going for a small transition, taking out the Boppy and the Vanguard for that particular unit. I don't know if that's actually right or wrong. You can also consider just going for 2 Vanguards as a front line, and what you do is that you can add in Chrono synergy, maybe with Twist of Fate. That's also something you can consider, right? But then he would have to transition to Sniper Chrono Tech, like a Vanguard Chrono Tech instead, so that's not really like accurate. This guy's positioning based on his opponents. See, the positioning and the scouting is completely different already. Like, it only takes like 30, no. It only takes like 2-3 minutes to see the difference between the two. Thankfully, he's up against a very weak opponent. The opponent did not level up. And he's going for protectors in the end. So the opponent's loose streaking on purpose so he can get priority to Kurzel. Alright, so he's probably... So Goat, this guy's just probably going to lose streak until this point. Until the Kurzel, he's going to get the item of his choice. And he's just going to play this game very slowly out. That's also a good way to play it out. See, now that they're making plays, commentaries are possible. Like, if people don't make plays, you can't really make any commentary on them because they're just a bunch of random playstyles in the end. He's probably going to sell the Zoe's level up and add a unit in if possible to maintain a streak. He can add in Chronos or Vanguards. I think he can just add in Vanguards so that his front line is a bit tankier since he does have a decent amount of damage. He can also take out the Caitlyn for the Graves if he really wishes to. We'll see if he really wishes to at the moment or not. I think leveling could be nice. It does raise his odds. Oh, he decides not to level though. Interesting. Some people don't level here. It's not a wrong play. It's a matter of choice issue, and the reason why they don't level is because it costs too much gold to level, and you're not really sure if you're the strongest. So I guess he was wondering if he was strongest or not, and hesitated to make that particular movement. Like, he could have still lost even if he leveled anyways, but I would prefer that he just leveled instead, because that one Boppy and the Vanguard synergy might have been enough to make this Lucian take down the 2 in the end, right? So he can maintain the win streak along the way. All right. Viz carried me hard. I've been taking the game very seriously for 3.5 hours and long streams, including yours. I just want a super low game 600 LP. Woo! That sounds amazing, Charger Roll. Good job. 1v1 versus 8 HP and 80 HP. I will play hard and 1. That sounds amazing. Alright, so now this guy was going for a cybernetic blaster start, right? Yeah, cybernetic so far. He could just continue to build into cybernetics instead. He's more close to it that way. He needs a bow and a crit on them. They're both available to him. That's good. Alright. 벤 지금 너무 OP인 거 뭐라고 생각해요? 지금 OP인가요? 지금 좀 사기인 게 선봉대 스타트가 되게 좋아요. 선봉대. 그냥 확실하게 그냥 이게 사기다라고 하는 가지만 말한다면 선봉대 시작이 되게 좋은 것 같아요. 뭐든지 선봉대 시작하면 뭐든지 건설할 수 있으니까. Okay, so that guy actually managed to find a... What's this? This one is Battlecast Cassiopeia with a Chrono, Mystic, and Brawler synergy front line. That's quite nice. He's holding on to the Vanguard so he can transition into Vanguards later. That's going to be his late game. He's actually in a very good spot at the moment. Interest goal is not really that important. I'd rather that he kept the Boppy for a chance to get the unit in the end. But Boppy's something you just dispose of in the end anyway, so it's fine to just take it out. His composition is really nice. He just needs a belt from Morello onto the Cassiopeia, then he has all the damage he needs. So, I don't think you ever skip a Jace here, because Jace is one of the most important units to go for a Mystic Vanguard tech in the end. I think that's the tech he just wants to go for. I think he can sell the Blitzcrank if he really wants it too. It's like oh man, Brazil! Woo! Class right there, class right. 마인은 업 안 하는데요? 마인은 근데 너무 사실 대깨라는 전략 자체가 너무 변동성이 커가지고 막 뛸 때는 되게 애매하긴 한데 게임 수를 놓고 보면은 그렇게 막 이제 어마어마하게 아닌 거 아니야? He's found a jinx early, but he's probably not gonna buy in the end. I'm really surprised he did not buy Jace there. Like, I was really surprised he did not buy Jace there. Jace is one of the most important cards you can get in that composition in general. So I don't really like his choice of meta. And since he has a blue buff in the end, I think it is better to just go for the Vanguard's Mystic tech and not just get swayed by the Jinx along the way. I'll be right back. I just use the restroom. Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. It's cool. I'll be right back. Alright. I had to apologize. And I don't know which region you think is the best. I don't know at the moment. I need to check all the regions first. I only know Korea at the moment. Alright, this one has a very nice Vanguard Sorcerer at the moment. He has a Chainmail and a Quicksilver. So he might consider a mech transition with those items later if he gets a bow. Those items are actually really good for mechs at the moment. He could also consider going for a Riven carry too if he really wants to, depending on the items that show up. He won the fight, he's just going for an Interscold. Good play on him. Jace not... No. You keep the Ballers for now, but you transition into Jason Nautilus later because Jason's ridiculously important in these Vanguard Mystic decks. He's the main source of damage. He and Cassiopeia, those two are the main source of damage. This guy has a Protector Star. Let's see exactly what he transitions to later. He has a Quicksilver's made already, but not entirely sure. This one has a Teemo, but he does not have the itemization for Teemo. He low roll with 2 belts. You do not want to low roll 2 belts early. It's very bad to go for. Like early Wormhouse does help you win, but usually you want damage or like a tank items in the end, like proper tank items that do damage too. Like Ionis or Brown Vest. This guy actually can make Brown Vest right now. He also needs to decide exactly what item he wants as third one. Like he can still make a Giant Slayer and go for Mech Tech 2. Wow, Deathblade. That's Guardian Angels, alright. Interesting items. No damage, that's quite unfortunate. This is a Force of Nature Galaxy at the moment. He needs to really think hard about his direction. It's probably gonna be either Sorks or Mechs. He's gonna wait until he can combine the source for different itemization again. I don't know if he really wants to go for Guardian Angels. It is nice to use it because he has an extra sword anyway, so good point there. Actually, no, you always make Guardian Angels there because there's no other way you can use swords anyways. You have 2 swords. So maintaining Guardian Angels to raise your odds of winning is pretty good. He's also positioning Zari properly, that's good, so that he can like raise his odds of like killing as much people as possible. Currently, we are watching the Brazilian qualifiers at the moment. Yeah, you hold and lose. Eco's not important, guys. Win streaking is important. Like winning fights is important, not economy. Alright? And getting those tech allow you to like win fights during your mid game if possible. Like winning is eco. It's actually more eco than just going for Interschool. Many people misunderstand the fact that if you just win fights, right, that's just like having Interschool in your bank anyways, but not taking damage. It's the same thing. Yep, he can transition to Max too, but his routes are open. He's not really decided yet. This one is going for a Cybernetic tech. He's just gonna force it. He has 2 crit items. It means that he can go for Last Whispers and Quicksilvers, I guess. Quicksilver's kind of awkward though. Worst case, he can make a Thieves Gauntlet if he doesn't find anything in particular. You do want Perfect Items on Vein for the carry to work out. He does have 6 Cybernetics. I think it's 5 without Aurelia. Alright, nice tech. He has Blasters. He does have Vanguards though, so it would be nice if he had a Brawler or a Vanguard instead, I feel like. But he might win the fight, so going for Interschool is a bit more important. Cybernetics with this star is actually very strong at this point. They do a lot of damage, they have a lot of HP, they're tanky. And it is a Force of Nature Galaxy, so you can utilize that to advantage. Good fights. This is a very strong mid game. Dude, Brazilians are good, I like it. Like, I haven't seen a single misplay so far. I like it. Lucas with the sub gift, the mystic one. Thank you very much. 이게 인맨컵이 아니라 브라질 브라질 이제 월드 뭐라고 하지? 국대 선발전? 브라질 국대 선발전을 보고 있어요 지금. So currently, what is that guy? Rebel Tech, maybe. This guy is a sniper tech. Interesting. There's a lot of protectors in this lobby. That's quite rare to see in the Korean servers. Maybe it could be more popular in Brazil, or maybe they just happen to find protectors along the way because protectors are a good frontline regardless. Is protectors a thing in Brazil? Is it like a Brazilian thing? He's found Lucian 2 stars, so it's actually much stronger than before. He's a lot more damage, a lot more sustainability. He does want another front line if possible. He's probably gonna level up along the way. Oh no, it's not a Brazilian thing, okay. Oh, that is real. Hold on to the Teemo, Caitlyn, and Twisted Fate, prevent them from getting value along the way. That's good. Lucian's gonna keep taking him down one by one. Knights are very like high in DPS early mid game with the Blaster Surge and Sniper Surge along the way. Good fight. Knights with this setup is very strong during the mid game for sure. I just had the worst start ever. Makes sense. Alright. Oh, dude, I'm loving this game. Yeah, that's quality right here. It's much better than what we just saw. The positionings are also much more cleaner, right? Too. The positioning is much cleaner. 네, 오늘도 오래 할 생각입니다. So, alright, we got Sabanisa starter, we got some protectors. We got a Sork starter, maybe. We do need to check exactly what atomizations they will build into to decide what to go for. He's out for the Jace, he can use that for Vanguards later. He can also level up to maintain a streak if he wants to. It costs exactly 28, but he gets +3 gold for a win streak anyways, so it is worth it in the end if he really wanted to go for it. He found Last Whisper, so his atomization evade is almost near perfect. That's good. Does he decide to level, yes or nay? He doesn't really need to, because the reason why he doesn't really need to level here, even though he can get a bit stronger, is because he doesn't really have anything to add in. Like, if he had like a significant synergy to add in along the way, then he can level up, but like he doesn't have anything like significant anyways, like a Fiora at best, so not leveling is also a nice decision there to make. Currently this one is going for a sniper protector tech, right? Very rare. It's a previous like a season 3.0 type of thing. Nico is very tanky with the ultimate, but will it be enough? The opponent's also protector snipers too, wow. Protector sniper is protector sniper. Does Bane have enough damage to take them down? Bane is shooting them down one by one, losing the aggros. Ash with the ultimate stuns down the opponents, but it's not enough. Teemo's trying to shoot him. He's trying his best, but it's not enough either. Taken down. Alright. Now, this is Leaks, right? Liko, right? Liko's build is very interesting in the fact that he does not have any DPS items on snipers, but he has a very good economy because he's been lost streaking from the beginning. This is a proper lost streak right here. And his protectors are really tanky. He has a brown vest on Jin Zhao, so we need to think about exactly what his win condition will be. Like, he does have 4 protectors, but what does he do at this point, right? He has a Quicksilver, he has a Bramble vest, he has a Warmog. On his inventory, what does he have? He has like a tier and a belt. Oh, it's really awkward. I think he's saving the belt for maybe a protector's like chest guard, or maybe Morel and Namicons, right? So he can go for Teemo. He has a tier, so he can consider like blue buff Teemo as his like a damage carry, maybe. But I'm not entirely sure if that's exactly what he wants to go for. He is fighting really well. Protectors are very strong with Jarvan, like raising the attack speed of all the units nearby. Jin Zhao almost unkill with the Bramble Fist and the belt along the way too. He does have 4 protectors, that's actually a lot of HP value. He's fighting really well with this. So the comp itself is really set for the mid game. He's gonna win streak, he's gonna have so much economy. We do need to focus on exactly what he decides to build this into. 한국이랑 이 점 확실히 확 다른 점을 아직까지 못 느꼈어요. 지금 그냥 얘네들이 좀 잘한다는 점? 그냥 배치도 보고, 그리고 배치도 그렇고, 그리고 조합하는 것도 그렇고 되게 유연하고 잘하고 있는 것 같아요. 막 아까 미국이랑 유럽 봤었는데 걔네들은 그냥 좀 속대말을 하자면 그냥 생각 없이 하는 것 같은데 얘네들은 좀 진지하게. 그러니까 미국에 Oh my god, dude, no. Dude, no. You do not want. Oh man, I'm angry. Dude, I'm not playing this game, but I'm so angry at this. Like, what the? How did you get 3 tiers from Creep Rounds, my lord? So right now, this guy, he's gonna think, okay, I'm off for 3 tiers. It means that we have no damage. I'm just gonna use every item I can right now, if we can, and I'm just gonna try top 4. That's what he wants to do. So he's gonna use his gold right now to find his 2 stars, which he did, and now he's gonna save it for level 8. That's what you do. In that situation, you make sure you get 2 stars on your board. Nika 2 star, Rakan 2 star. Team's not possible at level 7, so you just upgrade whatever you can and just try top 4 at this point. Save your HP. He is not in a winning condition anymore. Like, his itemization is just far too worse to like make that happen. Thankfully, his Victor and his Protector are buying so much time. That Xin Zhao's ridiculous, thank you. With the War Mod, that's basically a Xin Zhao 3 star in terms of like a tank valueness, which is nice. Taking him down. Liko is doing a really good like a play though. He was offered very bad items, but he's just trying to make bets of what's offered to him. And he's trying his best to like survive along the way. Now the issue is, does he want Sork Chronos? I think this is better. I think going for Chronos Sniper Sorks are better than going for like a Mystic tech because he already has no damage. So maintaining this build is actually a really good idea for him too. I like it. Like sometimes I also just use Victor for like as a DPS unit, like a single in the Vanguard tech anyways. That's actually good enough if you have the right items. So he's just gonna try like top 4 in this way. Maybe he can put in Thresh into an Urgot tech to get first place. Like tiers are good with Thresh and like Urgot in general, so he might still have a chance. He positions Caitlyn perfectly around the Blaster guy, so the Blaster guy can't pull him charge Jinx. His Jinx is... Oh, the opponent's Jinx has really great items, though. Giant Slayer into IE, into like a Last Whispers. Ooh, that damage. Ooh, that DPS from Jinx is amazing. But, oh, Caitlyn managed to snipe down the Jinx before she pops off. Is that enough? Can Jinja 1v2 Israel and Nar? Is it gonna happen? And, it's going to happen. Man, that Caitlyn did really good work there. See, he only has a bunch of low value units, but they synergize so well with each other. It's actually allowing to win streak with that particular scenario. This is a very good this is very like a sensible of Liko right here. Dude, now that sense like if he was like, hey, I'm gonna get first place with like a Vanguard Mystic build and I'm just gonna buy Vanguards. If he played like that, then he would just like died off by now, right? But instead, since he decided to go for the Protector tech, which was what was offered to him, and used the itemizations that was offered to him, like even though they were so bad, like but as like optimal as possible, he's able to maintain a win streak during the mid game. He's gonna guarantee a spawn in top 4 for sure. He's gonna fall off hard soon once the opponents have enough damage to kill the Jhin. But right now, we're not at that state, so he's still in an okay spot. He can also still win if you manage high roll Thresh and Urgots later. That's also possible too, I feel. We'll see exactly how he builds this into. 4 Protectors doing so much work. I'm really surprised. People don't go for 4 Protectors like that much lately. Like even I just go for 2. But you can just go for 4 Protectors like this. The Nico protects your backline in a more like efficient like manner. Jarvan like buff up your team too for more DPS. And just maintain the 2 Crow and 2 Source Synergy for damage. And that's good enough during the mid game, it seems. That's nice to see. I do wish Liko gets a good item though. His items are so bad, dude. Dude, his items are so bad. He needs any source of damage. Alright, this guy, what's this guy going for at the moment? Currently he has a blue buff, Last Whispers, I guess a Blaster tech? We'll see. Rebels medal. So he wants to go for Blasters. He needs 1 more damage on Jinx. 1 Last Whisper is not good enough for Jinx. Maybe a Giant Slayer at least in order to win. I usually don't like going for Giant Slayer into IE though. I prefer going for Giant Slayer, Deathblade, if possible, Giant Slayer IE. Oh, interesting. He's got a Gangplank, I guess. Is he going for a Rebel Tech then? Ooh, nice. And the transition is fast as well. Good play from this one right here. He's gonna make the he's gonna give the Gangplank a tier so he can all a bit faster. Fosnar as well. That was a good transition from the opponent right there. Currently, this one's going for a Brawler, like a Teemo tech it seems. There's another Teemo player, but he has Brawler Vanguards, the original build. He has a good front line with Brown Vest and Ionics. He has blue buff on the Teemo. Does he have a damage item for Teemo? 1 Rod. Alright. He's up against Protectors. I don't think he has enough damage to take that Protector. Jinja has Brown Vest, so the IE on Jhin has no value whatsoever. Teemo does not have any damage items either. Illaoi is nowhere near as tanky as Jhin Zhao, so the Protector tech actually taking them down 1 by 1, and woo. Man, Protector's in a good spot right now. Going out and did level up for the early like unit advantage, but he just doesn't have his itemization is just really unfortunate. He has a lot of good upgrades, he has a lot of good setup potential, but since his side is quite weak, it's not really doing that much for him. And oh, this is who I can't read the ID. Gotti? Odysseus. Wait, let's raise the quality. Yep, this is like a this is Brazil at the moment. 브라질 맞아요. Let's raise the quality so we can see a bit better. Alright, a bit better, right? Wait, is it better? Odysseus. He's going for a sword tech, but he's using the mech as a tank and not a DPSer. I prefer to use the mech as a DPSer if possible. But it's okay to make it a tank in a sword build, I guess. He's going lag damage like crazy. The Victor is not going to be enough to take him down, and Victor is not really that good at sniping the opponents down one by one. His ultimate like locations are very, very awkward in the end. The mech does buy a lot of time, but his damage just can't follow. He needs Victor 2-star. He needs better itemization for damage. Itemization is really bad, so he's going to take a lot of DPS. Unlucky for Odie right there. Man, Lico's doing really well. Like, to be honest, his items are really bad. Like, when you look at Lico, you just realize, wow, dude, how can you just get such unfortunate items? But he's actually performed ridiculously well with it, I do like. He can also make a Rudens onto the Victor if he really wants to, if he doesn't get a good item here. He didn't find Team a 2-star yet. Now, he needs to decide exactly what he wants. Since he has so much HP and economy and sports, he's not that weak either. He might just decide to level up to 9 first, which is what he's deciding to do. And he's just going to outvalue his opponents for the victory. Wow, good idea. Chainmail means that he can go for Titan Resolve on the Jin Zhao and give Rudens to Victor. He can sell the Victor and give the Rudens to Teemo again to make that happen. That can also be possible. He doesn't really need to sell the Victor either. So that's probably what he's going to build. Titan Resolve into Rudens. Good idea. Finally see Brazilian streamers. These guys are good. I like it. Brazilians are really good for sure. His position is quite nice. Jin Zhao takes damage first. Nico supports CC in the middle. Jarvan buffs the closer towards Caitlyn so he can buff Caitlyn. But probably not going to buff Caitlyn. Yeah, we'll see. Protectors have so much HP value. Currently, Nico does not have swords at the moment, so he's going to get melted by the mechs. And Protectors don't have enough damage to take down the mechs in general. So I guess mechs just destroy this in the end, sword mechs. But Lico's holding on to his economy, so it doesn't make sense. Lico's backline isn't really significant at the moment, so it does make sense that like it just lose something like mechs in general. He is going to roll so he can find a tier 4 upgrade. Alright, Teemo should be good enough. He also found Urgot into Lulu as well, good for him. We're checking out another player at the moment. Currently this guy's going for Mystic Blasters, but ooh, stuck at 2. Jinx, I know that feeling. Does he have a Gnar upgrade at least? No, his Gnar's not upgraded either, but it does have Wormhouse on at the moment. So currently this is a very under-upgraded Blaster build. His Mystics are also under-upgraded too, so he's going to take a lot of damage. Don't like his situation at the moment. He does have Force of Nature, so he could add all these in, but thankfully he's up against Sorks, so as long as the Jinx survives here, since the Jinx has so much DPS items, he might be able to take him down in general. So the Jinx dodges the Victor ult, good. Urgot's not doing that much either. Giant Slayer, Giant Slaying, the gigantic mech. Pop it down, take down the units, and get fights. Unfortunately, the Sword guy is dead though. The Sword guy did low roll, but he managed to get top 7. Good. This one's offered a Gangplank, a Gnar, but oh man, he's low rolling so hard. Jinx 1-star, but oh, he actually finds Jinx. He has to sell the Gnar there to make Jinx 2-star. It's a big difference. He also wants that Lulu, so he can freeze for Lulu, sell the Cassiopeia for it, and not in the next round. He can freeze for that. Nothing too bad. This one is a Windstreaker. He's the one that started with Cybernetics, Blasters, and Snipers. It's very strong and stable during the mid game. His items on Vayne is almost perfect. His items on Lucian is almost perfect too. 2 Last Whispers and 2 IEs. Wow. It's better if the Death Blaze on Lucian and the IEs on Vayne though. That's quite sad. The damage is significant. The Protectors can't really do anything against Cybernetics in general, so he's gonna get shot down. It's actually lucky that Lico didn't meet him for a very long time, because this one didn't have enough damage to take down Lico for a very long time. 그럼 토요일 하는 게 라운드인가? 네네네 16강에서 하는 거예요. 16강. Cybernetics is a very good spot. Cybernetics is one of the strongest late game like items to go for, especially if you're offered Giant Slayer like that, my lord. Oh man, Vayne with perfect items coming right up. He could also counter tick with like redemption against Sorks, but I think he just goes for Genocide. It's just way too strong. Vayne with fully itemized Vayne is just godlike, and oh my god, is he looking for Vayne 3-star? Dude, this guy's first place right here. Once he finds that thing, he's just gonna one-shot everything. He doesn't even need level 9. The game's gonna end before he hits level 9, so I think it's just better to all in and just find Vayne 3-star, maybe add a Threshin for like a Shen or something, and just end the game like that. The game's not gonna last that long. It's gonna end very fast. He could just save until creep rounds though. Like he can just save until creep rounds and level up that way and win the game that way too. It's not that bad. Both are fine. Leveling up is the safer choice, so he's going to decide to do that along the way. He's up against a Teemo player. I like that Teemo placement. It's very safe against Vise and other misfits in general. It's a very safe location. The only downside is that it might get focused down first, but there's nothing to do much about in that particular situation. The opponent is Jin doing his best. Can Jin beat him? Urgh! Oh man, Vayne's too strong though. The Teemo did not have enough damage to be more relevant anyway, so him dying first wasn't that big of a factor, but you 7-X are just too broken in general like that. 1, 2등 하면은 국제 대회에 참가할 자격이 생기는 거예요. 그러니까 참가할 수 있는 기회가 생기는 거죠. 일단은. Irelia, he's gonna give the items to Irelia now, make her a secondary carry. Red Buff will stay on Lucian still because it's not really that bad. He gave up on blasters, that's why he sold Lucian, huh? Makes sense. It would be nice if he finds like what's it called, Echo to replace Lucian. That's how it goes. You replace Lucian for Echo later. 거기 이시 바래. 감사합니다. How's the protector guy doing? No, this is the blaster guy. He survived for very long though. I thought he would die off earlier. But he should die off now since he's facing the Assassinator guy. Look at that damage. It almost killed Nar before it popped off. And Nar was fully atomized too. That's just a DPS from like Vayne. It's just ridiculous. His front line is also very formidable. So this one, super. Doing a really good job getting top 5 there. He did a very good job there. He should not have gone top 5. He low rolled that hard. Lika following, that's the protector guy getting top 4. See, that's how it goes. If your items are like that, then you just aggro hard during the mid game, give up the late game, and just like say, hey, I'm gonna get top 4 anyways. That's how it goes. Java Day with the cheer for 100. Thank you very much, man. Hope you all have a fun day. 이겨야죠. Alright. So currently we have Cybernetic started right here. We have the... I don't know the other two actually, I forgot. We have the Rebel Builder. Interesting, I didn't notice this guy so far. He has an Echo and a Zed. He has Infiltrator Rebels. Cool. His itemizations are okay on Jinx, but awkward and anything else. He's found a spatula, but doesn't need that. And Nico's, wow. Nico's can allow him a chance to get gameplay 2-star, which is really nice. He's leveling up here. He's going for level 9. Can he find one gameplay, one Echo? One Echo can also help him out too in this particular scenario. It seems the first place guy is just waiting. He's waiting so that he can level to 9 and find Echo afterwards. So he's playing the game really slowly at the moment. Oh no, he's leveling now. Huh? No, he's not leveling. He's waiting. So that he can guarantee his spot. So since he has so much HP, he's not trying to finish off right now. He's just waiting so that he can have the maximum economy, hit level 9, get Echo 2-star, Thresh 2-star, and guarantee his placement. Even though he might like lose like 1 or 2 fights here at the moment, which he probably will not. Oh wow, this one's actually near Teemo 3-star. So that's could be his win condition if he keeps on winning. We'll see. The opponent found Echo 2-star. It seems ooh, that thing is strong. He uses Nico's on the Echo. Nar jumps in and actually pulls down the Jinx. Jinx get ulted by Nautilus though. Gets wrecked by Nar in the end. Is that gonna be it? For the role player. And bam, shot down. Goodbye, bro. Woo! That Nar was so good there. That's one of the issues not having Quicksilvers or a Guardian Angels and Jinx. And that's why Nar is so like ridiculously broken. It just destroys your opponent's like formation. This guy has 2 Force of Natures, it seems, currently. He's leveling up. He's looking for Vayne 3-star. He's looking for a more like Thresh target. He's just adding anything in if he can. He's looking for Echo too if possible. He's adding more Urgots in. Urgot is broken. Bye. He might just decide to sell the Vaynes too if he really has to, but he doesn't really need to. That's the main issue. He's just throwing a Vayne down. Okay. Giving it a Force of Nature. Cool. Wow, that number advantage though. Vayne has so much damage, so nothing in the front will buy him time. Like, enough time, I mean. It's just gonna get shot down one by one. And also, double Force of Nature is a huge difference, so that the opponents do get now number in the end, so the opponent will not have much against it. This guy has 2 more units than the opponent. And number advantages are very important against like snipers. It's not as important against Sorks, because Sorks do AoE damage anyways. But against like these guys, it is a very big difference in the end, for sure. Currently sold Vayne because he knows it's not gonna happen. The odds of finding Vayne 3-star when everybody else is dead is very low. He's gonna look for more targets for like a Thresh to see if it's full. Cybernetics with perfect items always looks like this too. Like they're very strong early mid, and they have so much DPS potential. So it's gonna be the same thing again. He put Thresh, he put Urgot in the corner so Thresh can pull him along the way. Pull. His front line just get, the enemy's front line just gets melted because Vayne has perfect items. Her DPS is just insane, but oh, Vayne actually got shot down. Is that gonna be good enough? Nope. Never ever, and it seems a cybernetic play gets first place. Good. You have to try hard not to get first place. Alright, that was game 1. There was a lot of interesting techs for sure. There was a protector tech, there was a cybernetic tech, there was also a Sork tech along the way. The Sork techs and the blaster techs low rolled that game so they couldn't do that much, but the other techs were actually able to like perform to a degree because of the other people low rolling. That's kind of cool to see. Alright.